Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to another reading. So, Capricorn, we need to talk, dude, okay? As I was shuffling the deck getting ready for your reading, I saw the Page of Wands and I saw the Ten of Swords, okay? Page of Wands basically represents somebody who's on the receiving end of some sort of news slash communication. I gotta be honest, Capricorn, I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone external to you, like a family member, a friend, possibly even an ex-lover or a current love interest. But I feel like this person in particular, there's something that they're finding out. And whatever it is that they're finding out, they're not receiving and or taking it so well. I actually got the Ten of Swords that says everything is fine at the bottom of the deck, because in this deck in particular, there's two Ten of Swords. There's one that says literally the Ten of Swords, and there's another one that says everything is fine. So I feel like this person, whatever it is that they're finding out, granted, they're not taking it so well, but I feel like they're trying to be strong. I feel like they're trying to be strong. You could be dealing with a Leo, to be honest, because I was kind of getting the Strength card with this person. Even though the Strength card didn't come out, I was definitely feeling it. So I feel like this person is trying to be strong when it comes down to whatever it is that they're finding out, that they're not necessarily taking so well. One thing that I'm a little bit worried and concerned about when it comes down to this person in particular is that I feel like they're keeping it to themselves. I don't feel like they're talking to anybody about whatever this thing is that they found out, that they're not necessarily taking so well. Okay, it's almost in a sense where they feel like they can't tell anybody about it. They much rather keep it to themselves. They much rather try to figure it out on their own. Yeah, so that's just what I was getting. But Capricorn, let's see what else comes out for you. So we have it safer to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I kind of feel like this is acting as an advice card for whoever this Page of Wands is. This Page of Wands is going through a whole lot, and they're keeping a whole lot to themselves. They're really trying to figure out everything on their own. But I kind of feel like whatever it is that this person found out, they're not taking it so well. They're really not. And I feel like this person really does need someone by their side. They really do need somebody to talk to. But again, it's like whatever it is that this person found out, they feel like they can't talk to anybody about it. They feel like they have to kind of keep it to themselves. They might even feel like nobody really gives a shit, to be honest. Like, nobody really cares about me. Like, who am I going to tell? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about me. All right. Capricorn, we're going to focus on you first, and we'll jump over to your person. Keep in mind the roles can be reversed and time is fluid. So this could either currently be happening or may be happening at a later date. How does Capricorn currently view this relationship? See, there's just that double confirmation right there. That this overall energy that I was picking up on, it's not you. It is so not you. It is so not you. With the Nine of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands to the Eight of Wands, I love this overall energy because I feel like currently at the moment, a lot of you are not satisfied and or content with where you're currently at in life, okay? And you're doing something about it. You're making moves. You're definitely making moves. And this could have a lot to do with your finances, right? It definitely could have a lot to do with your finances where, financially speaking, a lot of you are not satisfied and or content with the amount of money that you're currently making. So you're making moves to get to a place where you actually want to be. So you're focusing on yourself, your overall independence, your finances, your career, things of that nature. I don't feel like this has anything to do with absolutely anybody else but you, to be completely honest. You're out here making moves, right? You're really trying your hardest to strive towards becoming the person that you essentially want to be. And as you're here, focusing on yourself, making your moves that you essentially need to make to get to a place where you actually want to be, someone's going through it. Someone's going through it, okay? And I feel like you're so unaware of it. But that makes sense because I feel like this person's not really telling anybody about whatever it is that they're going through, to be completely honest, let alone you. How does this person currently view this relationship? We have the Six of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we also have the High Priestess. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the Seven of Wands to the Queen of Cups. This is your person's overall energy. Whoever this person is that's going through it, this is their overall energy. You're really overpowering your reading, and that's okay. I'm going to break these overall energies down. As long as I'm picking up on this person that I was picking up on, that's all that really matters to me. But like I said, Capricorn, Like I said, Capricorn, you're not 100% satisfied or content where you're at currently in life. And I feel like it does have a lot to do with money, to be completely honest. So you're out here making moves. You're out here striving to become the person that you essentially want to be. And the more you focus on yourself, the more you're going to start to essentially realize you achieving everything that you want to achieve for yourself, okay? With the Six of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles, you're crossing this person's mind. Okay, you're crossing this person's mind and they're feeling extremely tempted to reach out to you. But I feel like they're forcing themselves not to, but I feel like you're crossing this person's mind. And I feel like they kind of feel a little bit compelled, so to speak, to reach out to you, to talk to you. But I feel like they're choosing to like hold themselves back from doing so. And I want to see why that is. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. We also have the Temperance card. And then we also have the Two of Swords. This is interesting because whoever this person is that's going through it, they want to talk to you about it. They want to extend themselves to you, but they are kind of coming in with this overall energy of you don't have time for them. You don't have time for them or anyone else but yourself. Again, just going based off of according to them, that's not necessarily saying that that's the case. They do view you as somebody who's extremely busy, somebody who doesn't necessarily have time for them or anybody else, to be completely honest, because this person does view you as somebody who's currently focusing on themselves, their finances, their career, their growth, their expansion, their success, all of these things, right? And they don't necessarily feel like you have time for them or whatever it is that they're going through. They do kind of look at you that way, okay? They do kind of look at you that way, I'm just being honest. Tell me more about the Page of Cups. Tell me more about the Page of Cups. Yeah, this person needs someone to talk to. They need someone to talk to. And I feel like it has a lot to do with something that they recently found out. Something that they recently found out. And like I said, whatever it is that they recently found out, they're not necessarily taking it so well, Capricorn. They're not. And I feel like they want to talk to someone about it, especially with the Three of Pentacles to the Hierophant. Like, they want to talk to somebody about it. They want to vent to someone about it, but they feel like they can't. With the Eight of Swords to the Seven of Swords, that creates an Ace of Swords at play, right? Which speaks of honesty and truth and communication. Like, as much as this person wants to get all of this stuff off of their chest here, as much as they want to tell you everything that they're going through, they feel like they can't. Now, keep in mind, this could definitely be a romantic interest because you're coming across as a High Priestess. They're coming across as a Hierophant. If this is somebody that you're romantically involved with, they recently found something out. And whatever it is that they recently found out, they're not necessarily taking it so well. And as much as they want to confront you about it and talk to you about it and let you know what's really going on, they feel like they can't. They feel like they can't. It's almost in a sense where this person doesn't want to, like, bother you with their problems. I am kind of getting that. I really want to see what this thing is about. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Jeez. We have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Star, we have the Nine of Cups, and then we have the Five of Wands. You know, whatever it is that this person recently found out that's really consuming their mind and stressing them the hell out, as much as they want to tell you about it, they don't necessarily want to because it keeps showing up time and time again and they don't want to bother you with their problems, all right? They don't want to bother you with their problems. I think that this person fears that it might lead to like a big fight or a big argument between the two of you, which is something that they ultimately want to avoid. They might even feel also too that whatever this thing is that they're withholding from you, it might cause them to essentially lose you in the process. I think it's safe to say whatever this person's withholding from you, it's nothing good. I think that it's safe to say that, especially because they fear that they're going to essentially lose you in the process and it's going to create a big fight/argument between the two of you. So whatever it is that they're withholding from you, it's nothing good. Especially if this is like a romantic interest, it's nothing good that this person's hiding from you. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we can get. I'm really going to focus a little bit more on this person to see if I can get some more information on exactly what this is that this person's actually hiding from you. How does this person currently feel? Jeez. We have the Seven of Swords. We also have the Death card. And then we have the Six of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. This person's really worried that if in the event, whatever this thing is that they're keeping from you comes to light, it's going to change absolutely everything here between you and them. Let's look at the Seven of Swords again. Let's look at the Seven of Swords. The fact that the Seven of Swords keeps coming out just goes to show that there is something that this person is withholding from you. It's something that they should be informing you about, but they're choosing not to because they feel like if they were to be open and honest with you about whatever this thing is that they're withholding from you, it's going to change absolutely everything. Everything. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Well, there's just that double confirmation, right? We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Swords. You know what's interesting is that even though this person's choosing to withhold whatever it is that they're withholding from you, and it's out of fear of them essentially losing you and everything that they've built with you thus far, but the thing is that you're showing up as a High Priestess. They're showing up as a Hierophant. When we see that combo alone, this represents two people who know each other like the back of their hand. So there's nothing that they could really hide from you, and there's nothing that you can really hide from them, because there's going to come a point in time, right, where you're going to start to sense / feel like this person is withholding something from you. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. This Queen of Swords energy is your energy. So there is going to come a point in time where you're going to sense / feel like this person is withholding something from you. They're not being 100% honest with you. And this is you trying to get down to the bottom of it. But like I said, you can try your hardest to get down to the bottom of it all you want. It doesn't necessarily benefit this person, because that's how they look at it. Like, it doesn't benefit me to be honest, because if I'm honest, I'm going to lose Capricorn, and it's going to lead to a big fight and a big argument. And I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. So with all of that being said, I'm just going to keep this information to myself because I have too much to lose here. That's kind of how they're looking at this entire situation. Okay. Instead of them being upfront honest with you, they rather not, because right now, this person's being very selfish and only thinking about themselves and how all of this is going to affect them. Meanwhile, this entire situation, you're going to realize it for yourself. This whole entire situation is going to drive you a little bit insane, because you know that this person's keeping something from you and they're not being upfront honest with you, to the point where you're going to find yourself trying to get down to the bottom of it. But you're going to find yourself at a complete and utter loss, to be completely honest, because you're not going to be able to find out exactly what it is that this person's actually hiding from you. You're just going to sense and feel it, and you're going to try to confront them and get down to the bottom of it in hopes, right, that they'll be honest and tell you the truth, but they're not going to, because it doesn't benefit them. It doesn't benefit them to be honest and upfront with you, because they know that if they are, 100% honest with you, it not only is it going to lead to an argument, but it's going to cause them to essentially lose everything that they've essentially built with you. And that's not something that they want. They are coming from a very selfish place. They're only thinking about themselves right now and how they're going to be affected by all of this. How does Capricorn currently feel? So we have the Two of Wands. Okay. We have Judgment. And then we also have the Tower. And then we have the Seven of Wands. Dude, like I said, you got to keep in mind that you're showing up as a High Priestess, which just goes to show that you're somebody who's highly, highly, highly intuitive, and you're connecting with someone that you know like the back of your hand. There's nothing that this person can hide from you. There's absolutely nothing that this person can hide from you, and you're not going to sit here and sense it and feel it. You're going to sense and feel all of this out of nowhere. It's just going to hit you like a ton of bricks, and I feel like that's what's going to really prompt you to confront this person and question this person, because something doesn't feel right to you. Something doesn't feel right to you, okay? And because it doesn't feel right to you, you're going to confront this person about it. And like I said, we already kind of broke that overall energy down as far as you confronting this person about it, trying to get down to the bottom of it. But like I said, it does not benefit them to be honest with you. It doesn't benefit them to tell you the truth, because they're more concerned about all that they have to lose when it comes down to their relationship with you. And that's not something that they're trying to do. That's not something that they're trying to do. What actions? Okay. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords. And then we also have the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, you could very well be connecting with a Virgo, possibly a Gemini, maybe even a Libra. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but guess what? Here you are trying to get down to the bottom of it. A lot of you can't help but to essentially feel like this person's lying to you. With the Nine of Swords to the Two of Swords, that creates a Seven of Swords at play. We have the Seven of Swords that basically came out 3 times. 3 times. You know what I mean? It's safe to say that this person is definitely hiding something from you, and you can definitely sense / feel it, especially with the 2 of Swords to the 9 of Swords. That creates a 7 of Swords at play. A lot of you know that this person's hiding something from you. A lot of you know that this person's not being 100% honest. And I feel like you're trying to figure out, like, what exactly is this person hiding from me? What exactly is this person lying to me about? Like, you're trying to figure that out. You really, really are. You really, really are. But the thing is that, I don't know, dude. It's like you find yourself in a very difficult situation because you're dealing with somebody who's not willing to be honest and upfront with you. That's what it all really boils down to. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands. And then we also have the 5 of Swords. And then we have the 4 of Swords. Well, what do you know? The 5 to the 4 creates an Ace of Swords at play, which speaks of honesty and truth. Something that this person's not doing. Something that this person's not doing here. They're not being honest. They're not being truthful with you. There's something that this person's withholding from you. There's definitely something that this person's withholding from you. And the thing is that you know it. You definitely know it. But like I said, it's like they're more concerned about how they are going to be affected by all this if they were to be honest and truthful with you. They know how they're going to be affected by this. I feel like this person's biggest fear is that they're going to end up losing you. And that's not something that they want. Like, in the back of their mind, they know if they were to be honest and truthful with you, the likelihood of you getting up and walking away and wanting nothing to do with this person is very possible. And that's not something that they want. That's not something that they want. Tell me more about the 7 of Swords. We have the Page of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, and then we have the 9 of Cups, and then we have the 2 of Pentacles, and what do you know? We have the Tower and the Devil. The reason why they're keeping all of this from you, and I know I sound a little bit repetitive here at this point, is because they know that it's going to, for the most part, cause a drastic change within this relationship that they don't want, okay? And this drastic change has a lot to do with you not absolutely wanting anything to do with them. And that's something that they want to avoid because they don't necessarily want you to go anywhere. They don't want to lose you. Like, so they feel the need that they have to kind of go about it the way that they're going about it because they're not trying to lose you. They're not trying to lose you. It's either I be honest with Capricorn and I lose Capricorn, or I sit here and tell them, no, everything's fine. I'm not hiding anything from you, and I continue to have them in my life. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that decision. I'm gonna tell Capricorn whatever it is I need to tell them, just to keep them in my life. I can't tell them the truth, but I'm gonna tell them whatever it is I need to tell them. Like, everything's perfectly fine, and you know, it's all in your head, Capricorn. So that way I can continue to just keep Capricorn in my life. Again, it's coming from a very selfish place. They're thinking about themselves. They're thinking about themselves. Meanwhile, this entire situation is driving you completely insane because you can totally sense / feel like this person's definitely hiding something from you, but they're not taking time out to really think about how you're being affected by it. They're more concerned and worried about how they are going to be affected by it, how they're going to be affected by it, how, you know, they have so much to lose here if they were to be, you know, honest and truthful with you. And because they have so much to lose here, including you in the process, that's just not a route that this person's willing to take. Now, what can you do? We have new love, and then we also have heart-to-heart conversations. New love is very similar to the Ace of Cups in tarot. And heart-to-heart conversations represents the Page of Cups in tarot. It could also represent the Eight of Wands in tarot. I feel like this is acting as an advice for this person to the right of me. They need to be open and honest and transparent with you when it comes down to whatever this thing is that they're actually withholding from you. Because it keeps showing up time and time again that this person's withholding something from you, and you can sense it and you can feel it. And even though they know that you're kind of like slowly but surely catching on to their BS here, they still refuse to be open and honest with you about whatever this thing is that you're sensing / picking up on. Because again, if they were to go down that route and do this, like be open and honest with you, you're going to end up walking away from them. You're going to end up not wanting anything to do with them, which is kind of making me feel like it's something pretty bad that you wouldn't want to tolerate and or put up with, if I'm being honest. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. Don't let this person fool you. Don't let this person fool you. Don't let this person make you think that everything's just a-okay when in all actuality, your intuition is telling you that it's not. Keep in mind that right now, your intuition is pretty spot on, all right? Whatever it is that you're sensing / feeling, it's not coming out of the blue. It's not because you're just having a bad old day. Like, no. Your intuition is pretty spot on when it comes down to whatever it is that you're sensing / feeling in reference to this person in particular, and it has a lot to do with the simple fact that they are hiding something from you. And as much as you might try to get down to the bottom of it, because they're kind of making it seem like, no, everything's perfectly fine, and I'm not hiding anything from you. I'm not lying to you about anything. You're never going to really get down to the truth here because they refuse to be truthful. That's what it all boils down to. Because again, in their mind, well, they just have too much to lose, and they're not trying to lose you in the process by being honest with you. So that's just a route that this person's not willing to take, okay? They're more concerned about how they're going to be affected by all of this than how you're being affected by this currently at the moment. And that just goes to show that this person's being extremely selfish, and they're not thinking about how you're being affected by this. Because this entire situation, everything that you're picking up on intuitively speaking in reference to this person in particular, it might even have you losing sleep. It might even have you chasing your own tail around trying to figure out what the hell this person is essentially lying to you about. And that in itself is not, it's not healthy for your state of mind. But do you think that they're going to stop here and think about that? No. Because it doesn't, again, it's like they're thinking about them and how all this is going to affect them if they were to be honest with you, right? They're too busy thinking about themselves. Right? They're being very selfish, and I don't like that because this is not healthy, for your state of mind, because you know that they're hiding something from you, but they're sitting here telling you, no, everything's fine, honey, right? You're chasing your own tail around trying to figure out what exactly this person's lying to you about. And that's not healthy, but they're not stopping to think about that. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. Also too, for those of you who want to follow me on Instagram, it is linked in the description box down below, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.